Nobody is going to save you. I'm not going to save you. Your family's not going to save you. Luck isn't going to save you. Nothing is going to save you. You're in a barren sea. You're in the middle of the Pacific. There's no ships around. You can swim or you can drown, because you can't just float there waiting for some miracle.
What's the most important thing in life?
Family?
God. Like an actual devout relationship with God. Taking God seriously. I think that's the most important thing. From there, everything stems.
There's a story in the Bible where Solomon goes into dream state and God comes to him in dream state and he says, anything that you want, I will give you. If you want wealth, I'll give you wealth. I'll make you the richest man. If you want kingdoms, I'll give you the kingdoms. Tell me whatever it is that you want and I'll give it to you. And Solomon didn't ask for riches, didn't ask for kingdoms. He asked for one thing. He said, give me wisdom. And God gave him wisdom. After that, the riches came, the kingdoms came. As I read that, I sat there and I was like, God, give me wisdom. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know what this means, but give me wisdom and allow me to be a person that makes decisions out of a state of mind in which I can be wise. And from that, everything else will come.
Stop taking things so seriously. No one is getting out of this game alive, literally. In 3 generations, no one will even remember your name. And if that doesn't give you liberation to just drop your fucking problems and find some joy, I don't know what will. Life is inherently ridiculous and guaranteed to end sooner or later. So you might as well enjoy the ride.
A man without money is a man without a voice. You could be the wisest man in the room, but if your pockets are empty, then no one will listen. Even your family and your relatives will begin to disrespect you. So, get up every single day and work like a savage. Fix your finances, because money fights many battles.
Success is not about motivation, it's not about luck, it's not about talent, it's not about others' opinions, it's about hard work, it's about discipline, it's about focus, it's about dedication, it's about consistency, it's about determination, it's about obsession, it's about ambition, it's about how badly you want it.
Why can't we walk around wishing the best of people? I went to a hotel, the guy was mopping the floors, and he's sitting down with his phone during his break, scrolling through TikTok. And I literally go and sit down with him. 10 minutes in, he tells me that he used to own a business, but that he quit, and he lost hope because the environment around him told him that he was going to lose. But what if the environment around him was positive? You know what I said? Bro, go back and start the business again. If you were able to do it once, you can do it again.
Did you know that you could become completely self-motivated by structuring your life in a special way? In success psychology, they find that there are 5 keys to high levels of motivation. First, you must have clear written goals that you are working toward achieving every single day. You have to have a target to aim at if you want to be successful. Second, you must have standards and measures that tell you exactly how much progress you're making toward your goals. This is why in marathons they have markers at every mile and half mile to keep the runners motivated for the long race. They always know how well they are doing and how far they have come relative to the goal or the finish line. Third, to keep yourself motivated, you must have success experiences. You must actually complete a task or achieve a goal for you to feel successful. Jobs that have no clear beginning or end cause people to become negative and discouraged. Very much like government jobs, which are circular and can never be completed. They're bureaucratic in nature. Fourth, to be motivated, you must have recognition of some kind. Someone must acknowledge that you have done a good job, either your boss or your spouse or someone else. This is why most world records are set in front of large cheering audiences. The more people who are cheering and recognizing a success experience, the more motivated people are to perform at their best or even better. The fifth requirement for success and motivation is rewards of some kind. The reward can be a trophy, a plaque, a ribbon, or something to hang on the wall. But the best rewards are financial and material. They consist of money or things. Here's the key. Even if someone else does not provide this type of reward for you, you can provide it for yourself. You can give yourself a reward or a series of rewards as you move towards your goals. You can take yourself and your spouse out to dinner, to a movie, when you complete a task or part of a task. If you enjoy a big success, you can give yourself a vacation or buy yourself new clothes or a car. In any case, before you begin working toward a big goal, you should determine the reward you're going to give yourself when you achieve that goal. This will motivate you 24 hours a day, day and night, and make you feel like a real winner when you finally achieve the goal. Now, here's an exercise for you. Select one goal or task that is important to you and decide upon a reward that you're going to give yourself when you achieve it. From now on, think about that reward day and night until you succeed. In the next motivational moment, you will learn how to develop a powerful personality.
Don't tell people about your relationships, especially if you're a newlywed or a young married couple. I know you want to share things on Insta because you see everyone else doing it, and you want to tell people about your partner, but trust me, you will regret every time you share things about your marriage and your relationship. Keep it discreet and keep it private. We're so used to oversharing things, and the reality is people don't need to know what you're up to. People don't need to know what you're doing. And as a matter of fact, you have to question yourself. Why are you posting things about your marriage? Why do you want to share things about your relationship? Live in the moment, enjoy your time together and be present with each other. Not thinking about how this moment will make a nice Instagram video. And just because you see everyone else do it, doesn't mean they're happy. And doesn't mean you have to do it as well. The best relationships are the one nobody knows about, because nobody can destroy it.
Anytime you get to the next level, you feel the same pressure that you felt when you were at a lower level with less skills. All you are is leveling up. You're gonna have to feel pain before you feel pleasure. You're gonna have to feel weak before you feel strong. You're gonna have to feel dumb before you feel smart. It's just the name of the game.
Seseorang bisa dilihat dari keberhasilan itu, apakah dia berhasil apa enggak nantinya itu dari pandangan matanya. Apakah pandangan matanya itu jernih? Apakah senyumannya itu tulus? Apakah gurat matanya seperti itu luar biasa. Terlihat kok, terlihat. Makanya kalau ngelihat seorang laki-laki, untuk para perempuan, perhatikan matanya. Apakah dia fokus ke kamu ketika menceritakan apa yang dia impikan? Kayak gitu. Apakah matanya bersinar ketika dia menceritakan bagaimana langkahnya ke depan? Pilih laki-laki yang seperti itu. Karena laki-laki yang seperti itu dia akan ambisius pada langkahnya ke depan. Dan kamu juga harus mengikuti ambisinya agar kamu bisa bertumbuh bareng. Jangan sampai kamu tidak bisa mengikuti pertumbuhannya, lalu kamu ditinggalkan dan diganti dengan wanita yang baru. Zona miskin itu bukan kamu miskin, bukan. Zona miskin itu artinya kamu mengeluh, kamu membandingkan diri, kamu nggak percaya diri, kamu penakut, ya, kamu overthinking, kamu cemas, ya, itu zona miskin. Ketika kamu melakukan kegiatan yang baik, tapi kamu mengeluh, tindakan kamu baik, pikiran kamu menolak, jiwa kamu menolak, yang kamu keluarkan adalah energi negatif. Ini berulang-ulang, lalu masuk ke dalam alam bawah sadar kamu. Frekuensinya negatif. Dan yang datang adalah orang-orang yang kurang ajar. Orang-orang yang selalu minjam duit sama kamu. Ini akan terjadi seumur hidup kamu sebelum kamu menolak. Hati-hati sama apa yang kamu fokuskan, karena dia akan tumbuh. Hah? Maksudnya gimana? Yuk belajar bareng. Otak kita hanya dapat mencari hal yang sama dengan apa yang kita fokuskan. Jadi dapat disimpulkan, pertama, ketika kamu fokus pada masalah, maka kamu akan mulai mengundang masalah lain untuk masuk ke dalam hidup kamu. Kenapa bisa seperti itu, Kak Roma? Orang-orang yang mengalami anxiety, overthinking, cemas berlebihan, akan membuat kesehatannya menjadi drop, menjadi nurun. Ketika kesehatan kamu menurun, masalah kamu belum selesai, maka masalah akan semakin bertambah, bukan? Yang kedua, ketika kamu fokus pada respon, maka kamu akan bisa menghandle apa yang menjadi tindakan kamu ketika kamu menghadapi sebuah masalah. Alih-alih kamu merasakan sakitnya sebuah masalah, kamu lebih fokus kepada jalan keluar. Sehingga permasalahan muncul sebagai hal yang menguji kamu, bukan memberatkan kamu. Yang ketiga dan yang terakhir, ketika kamu fokus pada peluang, maka otak kamu akan mulai mencari apa yang menjadi peluang di sekitaran kamu tentang apa yang kamu inginkan. Misal, kamu fokus pada peluang bisnis, maka kamu akan dihadapkan dengan peluang-peluang yang datang dari segala arah. Kamu nggak percaya? Silahkan coba. Keinginan yang membara di dalam hatimu, yang mengebu-ngebu di dalam pikiranmu, ya, meskipun jatuh gagal, ulang lagi, sampai kamu selalu kepikiran itu karena di masa depan kita udah punya, Mas.
Aku percaya itu deh. Aku tersentuh banget dengan kalimatmu itu. Wajar kalau viral.
Kata-kata yang merubah hidupmu. Kata-kata yang merubah hidupku. Dan semuanya ini akan berakhir juga. Itu yang selalu akan berakhir juga. Itu yang selalu saya pegang. Artinya pada saat kamu di atas, pada saat kamu senang, itu juga akan berakhir. Demikian pula pada saat kamu sesakit-sakitnya kamu di bawah, itu juga akan berakhir, nggak akan di situ terus. Gitu dari saya.
Seseorang itu memiliki energi yang baik itu dilihat dari bagaimana dia bertutur kata, bagaimana dia berpikir, bagaimana responnya, dan apa yang dia lakukan. Kebanyakan kalau kakak lihat orang-orang yang sukses, mereka tuh berani, energinya tinggi. Energi berani itu hanya dimiliki oleh orang-orang yang memiliki energi yang tinggi. Tegas. Orang-orang yang tidak enakan tidak akan betah dengan orang yang tegas. Nggak akan cocok. Nggak akan sama. Kan frekuensinya beda. Jadi makanya nggak cocok kayaknya vibes-nya.
Oh iya, sering lagi itu sekarang ya.
Iya, karena emang dari awal tuh energinya nggak mix. Nggak cocok.
Jadi berarti bener ya Kak, kan kita sering tuh kalau ketemu orang, nggak tahu nih dia nggak ada salah, kita belum interaksi, tapi rasanya kayak kayaknya gue nggak cocok gitu. Baunya nggak sama deh gitu kadang. Itu berarti beneran,
betul kan?
Beneran ada, maksudnya beneran bisa dirasakan berarti.
Dan suatu hari nanti ketika kakak ketemu dengan dia, misalnya contohannya, awal kita ketemu sama dia, energi kita nggak cocok sama dia karena energi kita low. Nah, ketika kita mulai menata diri kita, ketemu sama dia, terus tiba-tiba kita cocok. Pasti teman-teman pernah ngalamin ini. Saya ngalamin itu. Awal saya nggak cocok sama dia orang, tapi ketika saya merubah diri saya, ketika saya belajar lagi, cocok. What happened? Ternyata ada yang salah di pola pikir saya. Kayak gitu. Jadi, mohon maaf kalau kita tidak cocok dengan seseorang, kita lihat dulu. Ini yang salah siapa nih? Pola pikirnya kah? Behavior kita kah? Atau gimana?
Oh benar. Ini penting karena kadang kita ngerasa nggak cocok karena udah nggak cocok aja. Tapi tadi poin pentingnya adalah mungkin ada yang salah dengan cara pikir kita, ada yang salah dengan behavior kita.
Jangan langsung suuzon. Orang yang berani itu akan selalu beruntung. Maksudnya gimana Kak Roma? Yuk belajar bareng. Perlu digarisbawahi, orang yang berani di sini bukanlah orang yang nekat keluar dari pekerjaannya lalu dia memulai bisnis. Bukan. Yang pertama, dia adalah orang yang berani keluar dari zona miskin. Maksudnya apa Kak Roma? Pertama, dia memperbaiki mindsetnya. Dia akan keluar dari fix mindsetnya. Dia akan mulai membuka pikiran mental blocknya. Seperti itu. Yang kedua adalah orang yang berani keluar dari ketakutannya. Dia takut berbicara di depan umum, dia takut menolak seseorang, dia tidak enakan, dia tidak percaya diri, dia berani keluar dari sifat tersebut. Dan yang ketiga adalah dia berani untuk percaya bahwa dia akan menerima hal yang terbaik di dalam takdirnya. Dia pasti sukses, dia pasti memiliki hidup yang jauh lebih baik daripada yang ada di hari ini. Dan tindakan yang tiga ini, tindakan berani ini, mengandung frekuensi yang tinggi. Ingat hukum semesta, frekuensi yang sama akan saling tarik-menarik. Itulah kenapa orang berani akan selalu beruntung. Apakah kamu termasuk orang yang berani? Kalau untuk laki-laki, carilah wanita yang membuat kamu tenang ketika kamu ada di rumah. Karena ketika kamu pergi bekerja, kamu sedang berperang, ya, memakai topeng, mengeluarkan energi sebanyak itu, ya, meraih mimpi kamu. Ya, carilah wanita yang membuat kamu tenang, nyaman. Ketika kamu pulang, kamu bisa men-charge energi kamu, bisa full lagi. Ya, bukan masalah kamu cinta sama wanitanya apa enggak. kayak gitu. Tapi gimana dia membuat kamu tuh bisa sampai pada tujuan kamu.
If I give you one message to hold in your hearts today, it's this: never, ever give up. There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. Just never quit. Go back home and tell Mom, Dad, I can do it. I will do it. You're going to be successful. I've seen so many brilliant people. They gave up in life. They were top of their class. They were the best students. They gave up. I've seen others who really didn't have that talent or that ability, and they're among the most successful people today in the world because they never quit and they never gave up.
Every time I love someone, they walk out of my life. Every time. It doesn't make sense. Because now all I'm going to remember is like what life was like with her. And it feels right now in this moment like I don't want to understand how to live life without her. I don't. And I know that sounds crazy. But in this moment, that's exactly how I feel.
This is when my life changed completely. I said, God, I today surrender everything to you. My relationships, my business, my money, myself, my mindset, my belief system, for the pursuit of truth. If you show me truth, I promise you, I will follow it. And if you follow the truth continues to show itself to you. To whom much is given, much is required. So if God's going to give you a lot of resources, talent, He's going to expect a lot from that. So you have to develop into those things.
Saya butuh 6 tahun untuk memahami ini, tetapi saya akan mengajarkannya padamu dalam 1 menit. 1. Hidup tidak menunggumu baik-baik saja. Bangkitlah setiap hari dan teruslah melangkah. 2. Jaga dirimu dengan baik, karena jika sesuatu terjadi padamu, dunia akan tetap berjalan. 3. Jika kamu tidak membangun hidupmu sendiri, seseorang akan mempekerjakanmu untuk membangun hidupnya. 4. Bekerjalah dalam hening, rayakan secara pribadi, dan tetaplah rendah hati. 5. Jangan sesali masa lalumu, cukup pelajari dan perbaiki. 6. Tidak ada yang benar-benar peduli, jadi bekerjalah keras untuk menjadi lebih baik setiap hari. 7. Bebaskan dirimu dari nasihat masyarakat. Kebanyakan dari mereka tidak benar-benar tahu apa yang mereka lakukan. 8. Kuasai emosimu. Pikiran yang tenang dapat menghadapi situasi apapun. 9. Jika kamu menemukan seseorang yang lebih baik darimu, jangan bersaing, tetapi bekerja samalah. 10. Kamu akan merasa damai ketika fokus pada urusan dan tujuanmu sendiri. Follow Mo Shelby Project untuk konten bermanfaat lainnya.
Consistency doesn't guarantee that you'll be successful, but not being consistent will guarantee that you won't reach success.
Don't take today off. Not today. Wait until tomorrow. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear.
You have a productivity hack, an easy productivity hack. Instead of spending time getting in the mood to work, just start working. Confront the work. People think they need perfect conditions to start, when in reality, starting is the perfect condition.
You know what's crazy? You know you could be the one if you really wanted to, right? You know that, right? But see, you keep playing the what if game. What if it don't work out this? What if it don't work out that? Nigga, what if it do? What if it do work out? Then what? You gonna be happy, right? You can't say you want to win, but then you scared to lose. What kind of sense does that make? If you put your head down and lock in on the vision, how could you not win? Only thing that's gonna cause you to lose is your mentality. That's between you and you, though.
One of my favorite quotes from Zig Ziglar is, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great."
Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living, which is fine. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune, which is super fine. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are.
What makes people stupid, and right now we have a lot of stupid people in this world. There always have been stupid people, but because there are more people on the planet, exponentially there are more stupid people on the planet. What makes people stupid, and I'm sorry, I'm just going to tell it like it is their certainty that they have all the answers. This is what's going on with our government. This is what's wrong, with this or that. This is what people should be like. Blah, 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 blah. So you're narrowing your focus to this little tiny little rail, something that you heard from somebody else. It's not even your own stupid idea. You've absorbed it on the internet, whatever, and you're going down on this kind of monorail path. Meanwhile, the world is all around you, and you're just going like zoom like that because you're so certain you have the answer.
Stop chasing women and build yourself up first. The best part is when you do eventually build yourself into a man of substance, the women just inevitably come to you. But until you get to that level, chasing women is just a massive waste of time. Unless it's your day one girl, unless you know, hey, this girl, this will be my future wife. But if that isn't you, it's just a massive waste of time.
Every time I love someone, they walk out of my life. Every time. It doesn't make sense. Because now all I'm going to remember is like what life was like with her. And it feels right now in this moment like I don't want to understand how to live life without her. I don't. And I know that sounds crazy. But in this moment, that's exactly how I feel.
When you lose your money, you lose nothing. When you lose your health, you lose something. When you lose your character, you lose everything. Remember that.
Become so skilled, so vigilant, so flat out fantastic at what you do that your talent cannot be dismissed.
If your goals aren't powerful, if the vision isn't clear, the old prophet said, without a vision we die, without a vision we perish, without a dream we're nothing. From the movie The Professionals, we joined because we believed. We stayed because we were committed. We left because we were disillusioned. But we came back because we were lost. Without a dream, we are nothing.
Walk away if you choose to just silently leave, not stoop to their level, stay kind, stay peaceful, but just walk away from the people who hurt you. You will get 1,000,001 blessings on your name. You will get 1,000,001 blessings in your life. And I promise you their karma will be delivered, whether it is the next day or 15 years from when they hurt you. Every single person in my life who has ever caused me pain, they've gotten their karma. They have gotten their karma in one way or another. The universe always balances things out. And the kinder you are, and the more gracious you are, and the more peaceful you are, and the better person that you are, you'll be given those gifts back. You'll be given that karma back. And the worse of a person they are, the more mean, the more stubborn, the more abusive, they're getting that energy back. No matter what, you just gotta trust. That's the secret to getting rid of that anger. It really is just to forgive and forget. That's the best method. I've tried every one of them, and I promise you to be peaceful, to walk away. To forgive and to forget is the best method.